Hi, welcome to the Motoverse demo. Here I'm gonna try to introduce you to what we've built and how it looks now. So let's do it. So if we drive right in, we start in a dashboard page that I'm gonna explain in a second, but let's go to Garage. That's where stuff starts to happen. So the whole concept is based around motorbikes. Those are the NFT collectibles or the generative art tokens that we have. They're composed of several layers, 9 I believe. Yeah, and they are kind of generated on the fly as well. So when I click build now, that's the moment the smart contract thing happens. But then also our backend kicks in and it generates the image, initialize all the random stuff in there, and gives us a new bike very soon. Yeah. So this will take a while to generate, but let's have a look on the upgrade path that we have. So if we look at the detail of a bike, this bike in particular has bad handling, so we can try to upgrade that. And if we upgrade that, boom, it's gonna go through the whole process, and it's not only gonna upgrade these on-chain traits, but it's also gonna upgrade the visual, as we're gonna see at the moment. And because this was the last tier 0 part, it's also gonna upgrade the body. That is always the lowest tier of them all. So we should see a pretty new bike kind of soon. Again, this takes a little bit longer. Cool, now we're done. Now we have a new bike. We're still, backend is still processing the animation, so that's gonna take a few more seconds before that will kick in. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So as I mentioned, you get to sign up these bikes for races, which you could absolutely do. So you choose a bike, choose a race, and then you get the reward in M-Parts, which is our ERC20 token, our in-game currency that we use. Yeah, and then you get to claim a reward for the races that already happened. We don't need to do that now. Just trust me. But yeah, so you're collecting these M-Parts, and then the interesting part that we have here, which is our DeFi connection. So what we do on the initial mint is that we take all the money or all the AVAX that we get and move it to asset-bearing, interest-bearing asset. We're using Yieldiac integration to do that. So we send money through our treasury to their smart contract right away, and then it generates interest for us. And then after some, when it generates some interest, you as a player get to go and claim part of that interest back. And that's based on the M-Parts that you get, and that ratio between the total supply and what you've got. So the more active you are, the more bigger chunk of that interest you will get, basically. But it also, the demand for the M-Parts is not only this, but also in the upgrades as we saw, and we have some other ideas in the pipeline as well. Talking about ideas, what we wanted to do in the future is have sort of user generated content. So we want people to be able to draw their parts and adjust their bikes a little bit to their liking. And then also we want to, this is more long-term goal, but we would like to have a metaverse solution as well, where we would have a different titles to run a race, to organize the races. So right now it's just us organizing race, but we can have a different races from different people, and then the organizer gets a reward as well. And of course we would like the bikes to drive around in more interactive manner as well. Cool. Well, thank you so much for your attention. And then if you have any questions, here's our whiteboard, Discord, Twitter, all that. We would love any questions and feedback, or tell us what we're doing bad. Thank you. Bye.